Sexy Hackers Clothing presents a game where people meet every Monday at 7 p.m. Central, only to discover they have no dice.
Come, brave men and women all gathered here within this hall. Hearken to adventure's call and feel thy spirits rise. There's wizards, rogues, and maidens fair, barbarians in for underwear. For we can play most anywhere when thou playest with no dice. No dice, no dice, through fire and ice, where arrows fly and swords slice. There be honor, blood, and sacrifice, but nary any dice. So let us play into the night, imaginations will take flight. You call us nerds, you're goddamn right, we're playing with no dice.
Hey! Welcome to episode 7 of No Dice on Sexy Hackers TV. Why are you playing church music?
We're gathered here to mourn you, James, because
that's right.
Very upset today.
Yeah.
Yes, there was a tragedy that happened today.
The death of James Bolin.
The death of me, because we had our first fan art for Cookie. Cookie had a fan art.
I'm jealous.
I am jealous.
I am too.
I believe we're working on the possibility of turning that into a t-shirt. So if you have ever wanted to see your fan art become a t-shirt, you should submit to sexyhackers.com there and go to Snarf's bag of holding, right?
That's right.
Thank you, Snarf.
Thank you,
Snarf
Snarf.
there in the corner. My name is James Bolin. We are going to get into some introductions of people. Brian, how are you doing?
I'm great, James. How are you?
I have my chaotic good shirt on. You have your chaotic neutral.
That's right.
We were having a discussion about what our alignments were in real life.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way you're chaotic neutral.
You don't think so?
No, definitely not.
Maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do, James.
Damn.
I mean, that's a possibility, but most of my interactions over the past, I don't know, 5 years?
Yeah.
Have been like, you're like a good person who like wants to see people succeed.
Yeah, like the nicest of people.
Yeah, like, so I don't really think that's
That is
neutral.
true.
You're not like neutral.
You don't even eat animals.
So you just felt
Yes, you don't even eat animals.
Wait a second.
That's true. Yeah, but those are animals, not people. Not people.
It literally goes
It's a very
against.
specific moral code.
Yes, it goes totally against your shirt when you
Right.
say, I like to keep all my options on the table,
Yeah.
not if it's got 4 or 2
Right.
legs.
Yeah. Not if it tastes delicious.
I mean, it's not on the table.
I didn't
Alright,
realize that
but-
you had
I
to like
suppose.
wear on your shirt like your emotions and stuff. Like, should I get an ENFP-T shirt?
ENFP.
Oh, we should do.
Oh,
You know,
no,
they should just do instead of alignments. D&D should just go to
Myers-Briggs.
Myers-Briggs.
Oh, I hate that Myers-Briggs.
I hate that shit so
I talked
much.
about it last. I talked about it last live
It doesn't
No
mean
Dice show.
anything. It doesn't mean anything.
And anybody who is an INFP, they'll just broadcast that to the world. Oh, it's
An
so-
INFP?
Yes.
That means they're an introvert. I
Yes.
don't see them
That's the
broadcasting
ironic part about it. I see it all the time. They're like, where are my INFPs at? And shit. I'm like, doesn't that go against what an INFP
Wait, is it online or is it like in a
Yes,
bar?
online.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, introverts
You can
unite
introvert online.
in a chat room.
That's the magic of the internet.
Yeah. Okay, so
Speaking of the magic of the internet,
speaking of the magic,
we're here.
Where are my
with it.
INFPs at?
Hey, Screaming Onions here.
Yeah, Screaming Onions.
Welcome.
Coming back.
You guys are watching No Dice. This is on sexyhackers.tv. This is the live role-playing, improvised role-playing game where we have absolutely no dice, so we're not bogged down by numbers, which is great.
I hate numbers.
Yeah, I mean, numbers have their place, but in my
They're in the
opinion,
way. Just get
And
them
they-
out of the
yeah.
way.
okay,
Yeah.
Is that a 7?
yeah.
7.
Stupid.
Who does he think he is? Ooh, look at me.
You're just
I'm
a
much more
curvy
than
L is
6.
what you are.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into things. We're gonna I think let's do some introductions of some of the players. People have been talking already.
Some of the players.
Some of the players.
Just some of them.
Players on the street.
3/4 of the players will get introduced and one will not. Because I can do that. I'm just kidding. All right. First up we have Nick.
Cookie Flintshire.
Hey Nick.
Hey, how are you? Hi.
I'm doing good. You don't have a show coming up at all, do you?
We got we got No Dice on April 19th. Is that the show you're talking about?
Yeah, there's that, and there's also a great.
We're Brian and Stacy and I are doing a Star Wars sketch comedy show.
Fantastic. All right, moving on. David, Ryan Lane. Hey Dave, what's going on in your life?
Very little. I got some new glasses.
Good. All right. Stacy Pulowski.
Hey, Stacy, what is that show that we're doing? That we
May the
talked about?
4th be with you.
May the 4th.
And May 3rd.
And
The 5th.
Third and the 4th.
I'm going to be there the 5th.
What are you doing there the 5th? It's Sunday.
Cleaning up.
Great, sounds good. All right, we've got Libs, Crescent, playing Brecca Bandu.
I also have shows coming up.
Yeah, what do you got going on?
On April 27th, I have a show called Ex Machina. So maybe if you like the high fantasy of outer space and you want to see a Space Odyssey themed improv show, oh look at this guy.
I do that show too. Hi.
Yeah, we do it together.
I also
Dave,
do
you
that
chose to
show.
talk about your new glasses.
But yeah, definitely come down and see that because it's some pretty awesome
Where
stuff.
would you get tickets for that, Liz?
Oh, you could get that from probably mojodojocomedy.com under one of the various tabs, or brown paper tickets.
Nope, no brown paper tickets. Only through our website now.
Oh,
Yeah, real
I like
legitimate.
how you announced it to me by doing it on the internet to correct me.
Yep.
Thank you.
I usually try to correct people in the most public way possible.
Call me out on my. Oh, Snarf's here.
Oh, watch out for the fedora!
All hail Snide.
Hey, he's trapped here.
You're ridiculous.
Trapped here.
Jason.
This is a show. Look at that hair.
Madam.
I like you got the yellow glasses. You're like, I look at computers all day. I'm wearing yellow glasses.
Look at me.
okay.
Everyone is on blast today.
Yeah, everyone's wearing glasses
James.
today. Hey Brian, you got
Hey.
any shows coming up?
I do. We
Too
just
bad.
talked about
I'm
that.
James Bolin, everybody. Just kidding. I'm punchy today. I'm punchy.
Yeah. Can I tell people where to get tickets
No,
for
you
our show?
can't.
Okay.
All right, I'm James Bolin. Just kidding.
Brown paper tickets for the Star Wars show.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
VH3MKE.BPT.me, something like that.
Are you
Stars
fucking for
Wars.
real? How
Stars
did you remember that? Jesus Christ.
Friday hour.
He's a robot.
I guess
Private
you're right.
account that you just gave out. That's our admin account.
No, that's what you type in to go to the
Are you sure?
Sounds
Yes.
good. I'm James Bolin.
James Bolin is here,
Hi, James Bolin.
putting everyone on blast, including ancient buildings.
Yeah, I'm blasting. I had some
Maybe
hot
don't
takes
say
about
on blast.
the cathedral. Well, you don't say that?
Well, I mean, it did burst into flames, so maybe
That's
a
true.
different phrase.
On fire.
On fire.
Yeah, there we
You
go.
had some on fire
Really
takes.
raking them across the coals there.
Oh.
Putting their
Hashtag Brian Burns.
Hey.
Hashtag Notre Dame Burns.
And we lose all of our subscribers in one fell swoop.
Okay, let's learn how to play No Dice.
Chat. Hey, how do we play this game?
James, what is No Dice, and how would I play it even if I wanted to?
Okay, well, David, it's very easy.
Wow.
Because we don't have the clutter of all the dice and all the bullshit of counting.
Makes sense.
We are all about story here at No Dice. We're about taking really bold choices and taking leaps and having fun with our story and with our characters as opposed to counting numbers and min-maxing whether your left hand is as strong as your right hand.
But let's just say I'm just some random guy sitting at my computer watching
Or a
this
woman.
incredibly. But I might be a guy.
Or a woman.
Who knows? It's 2019, and I'm watching this incredible Twitch stream, and I want to get involved somehow.
Yes.
How do I do that?
Okay, well, there is a couple of different ways
First
to
thing
do
you do
that.
is calm down.
I'm sorry.
First and foremost, in the chat there, you can, yep, that's right, over there, as opposite always. You can type in the exclamation point flip for it, and that will make us do a little coin flip here. No time and go time. It's always no time for the example.
Yeah.
If you're a subscriber, there's a fun thing where you can type in sexy hack and then capital flip, and that will give you the flip emote, which is only for No Dice. There's salty. We also have Mad Libs. Thanks, Liv, for doing that. Queen.
Got you.
Queen of Ophelia.
The words go down here. Is that what you're
And
telling me,
let's
James?
go down here.
Yeah, words go down there, and we use those words to help us tell our story. Right now we have battle axe,
Over there.
peanuts, and meatballs. you would do exclamation point Mad Libs to get that.
Delicious.
And then there's also a great here. There's a bag of holding that we have, Snarf's bag of holding, where you can go to sexyhackers.com or sexyhackers.tv and go to Snarf's bag of holding, and you can make items that we can use in our campaign, which is great. You can upload an image and
You
name
get a
it.
template, you upload an image, and then bam, we can use it in our show anytime they might need it.
Yep,
Bam.
absolutely. Bam, wham, bam. Thank you,
ma'am.
Snarf. That's the bag of holding. Yep, then we hide that. So those are the ways we can play. There's also some great ways you can support us by subscribing, by following.
Do it.
Also by giving us bits, which we have some good stuff there. Hey, Snarf, what's going on?
We're just checking something. Ignore me.
Okay, yep, smart. Yep.
I'll ignore Snarf.
Snarf is ignored. Okay, so you can. That's
Maybe I'm
Snarf.
just tall today.
Oh, and if you do bits, we do our song.
Yep, we
Yeah.
have bits first and also subscription song.
Oh, yeah.
Should we practice the bit song?
I think
I think they should be
It should only be
surprised.
that. Okay, you're ignoring. You're ignoring.
Oh.
Ignoring.
The one thing I want to say is that we are one step away from being a full partner on Twitch, which means that
What?
you will have a better live stream coming at you. So the way that we become full members with Twitch is by having you out there and the audience interacting with the chat. So even just saying hi, thanks for doing something, or whatever you want to say, you can just do an exclamation point.
Yeah.
That we need to get 75 people to chat over the course of 36 hours, and if we do that, then we will make a full partner. So that benefits you. So if you're watching on your phone, if you're watching on an Xbox or other gaming platforms like PS4, yep, that's right, exactly, Storylord. Shave a haircut, 2 minutes.
Dun, dun.
So if you
That's
feel
how that
so
song
inclined, if
goes.
you're watching out there, even if you watch Twitch afterwards, if you watch our broadcast and you jump in the chat room and throw something there, that counts. So even if you don't watch it live, if you want to do it afterwards, you can do that as well.
Just get in there, mix it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we play No Dice. Shall we? Do you want to? Do you want to do? Okay. So Story Lord.
I get it. I get it.
Our first bits of the night. Story Lord's in the lead. All right. Here's our bit
1,
song.
2, 3, 4.
Bits and 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 bits and
Thank you.
that's
the
good.
best.
That's really good.
That was actually
Yeah.
fun.
I feel like
That's well done.
which is your hope is linearly in terms of time that you get better over time as opposed to get worse.
Yeah, but if we just peaked right now, I'm happy.
Yeah.
7 episodes is good. Exactly. Thank you, Storylord. 2 bits there. Okay, so just to recap quickly, our current objective is to go to the planet Crescent and find the WICKET. Before we do that, we need to get caught up on all the crazy things that happened previously on No Dice.
And our recap is usually done by the lovely Nick Fuhrer
Nick Fuhrer, everybody.
in his fantastic narrator voice. We're excited about it.
All right. Previously on No Dice. After confronting specters of their past in the town of High Noon, Captain Cicalia's crew traveled deeper into the labyrinth of the Blood Diamond in their effort to escape Snarf's dungeon. As they leave High Noon, they come to a portal in a barn guarded by a large sentient owl named Who. They must reveal to the portal their deepest flaws before it lets them pass. On the other side, they come to a hill, upon which sits a gallows, upon which hangs 4 simulacrums of themselves, twisted and deformed by the very flaws they confessed. Their other selves attack them, and they find that in hurting the doppelgangers, they only hurt themselves. With no small amount of hard lessons and teamwork, the friends manage to defeat their worst selves and travel deeper into Snarf's maze. The next level of the maze is another desert, but a strange one, with 2 suns setting along the horizon. Again, Who the Owl appears to bestow upon them gifts from Snarf to help them along their journey. Gifts whose names, descriptions, and properties we can be sure everyone wrote down and remembers so that the narrator wouldn't have to spend time to relate them here. Fine, for LeVar. SNARF gives him a flowing black robe of obsidian feathers called the Ravens Robe, which allows him to disappear in the darkness, float on air, and persuade weaker minds, especially when he's lying. For Cookie, a small, fine silver pot, the pot of portents, which heats up without flame and shows glimpses of the future within any liquid placed therein. For Cicalia, a shimmering overcoat, the cuttlefish coat, which can change its sheen to any pattern and even dazzle enemies with the display of color and light and mend itself when damaged. And for Braca, a silver buckler with a spike in the center boss, the brutal buckler, which thirsts for blood and causes fear in enemies by showing the reflections of their faces, battered and bloodied and mutilated. With these gifts, the party travels the only direction they can, being denied the opportunity to explore the expanded universe this new level of the maze has to offer, which is toward a palace on a cliff. They are granted audience with the owner of the palace, a large slug creature named Grabba the Butt. The almighty Grabba proposes a deal with the adventurers. He will let them pass deeper into the maze if they retrieve for him the WICKET, a device that converts pain into wealth and positivity into self-worth. They agree, and Grabba instantly betrays them all, dropping them into a pit to fight the dreaded Bangor as a test. The adventurers make short work of the Bangor, a giant flannel-clad monster from a planet known as Maine. But take mercy on him at the last minute as they discover that he was just the last of his kind and had been tortured by Grabba himself. For their mercy, the Bangor helps the crew escape the pit, and they are led into a hallway with the frozen bodies of many unfortunate beings hanging from the walls. Among the bodies is Badges, the kindly badger that runs the potato mines of Regent Hollow. They free Badges, and he gratefully offers to lead them to the WICKET, which was last known to be on the planet Crescent. Their reunion is short-lived, however, as Grabba's guards catch up to them, and they must make an escape in Badge's underground ship, like in The Core, that one movie with Stanley Tucci and $1 Million Baby. Can Captain Cicalia and her crew find the WICKET, which is definitely important, before the dangerous and notorious bounty hunter Hobo Jet finds it, or them, or whatever he's trying to do to get in their way? Find out on this week's episode of No Dice!
Yeah.
The end.
As always, Nick, very well done.
Yes.
Now I
thank you.
remember all the things.
You are the pillar upon which our competence sits.
Luckily, our competence isn't too big.
Yes.
You read it at first grade level now, though.
Yeah, that is true.
Braca does not.
You know what?
I mean, I can do both.
I want to. That reminds me. I love the recap, and it's so good, and it helps the viewer. But what about your characters? What have we like personally? What's something that happened, or like what's new about your character going forward in this next episode? Stacy, what about Captain Cicalia?
We learned her father was an alcoholic.
Yep, that is true. Yeah,
And that he beat her mother.
Yes.
And that's why she ran away to be a pirate.
Yeah, yeah. And Bao Bao was sort of like an avatar of that pain and suffering. And now Bao Bao is new, right? Now Bao Bao is not like no longer a baby. It's like a 19-year-old bro.
I'm Bao Bao.
I'm Bao Bao. Let's party.
Yeah, bow, bow. Oh, yeah.
He was like partying baby style. Now he's partying like frat style.
Damn.
Okay. Liv.
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, Liv. What did we learn about Braca besides the reading?
We learned about her sister, and that she was basically her sister was pretty highly lauded, and Braca very much felt overlooked until she had a rocky montage of training and killed her sister and ate her in a casserole.
Yeah, that's true.
She didn't need to learn how to read though, because she already was very successful as a blacksmith and a and a warrior, and now she's an adventurer, and she's learned how to read. Nothing can stop her. She's like 70-year-old ladies who start to do gymnastics.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is her next goal to learn gymnastics?
Maybe.
I hope not. Could be.
Whatever happens. But, I mean, she's always, and she still is, an advocate for body positivity and beauty, regardless of race, credence, religion, or whatever.
Is that because Brecca's sister was so hot?
No, I think it's because Braca's a fucking woman in a modern world. And she's like, I'm not going to have people tell me what is beautiful, because before I knew what beautiful was, I looked in a mirror and thought I was. So I'm not going to have someone tell me that I'm wrong.
Damn.
That's good.
Thanks, man.
Dave, what about your character?
Damn. Well, mine's not nearly that well wrought.
I don't know. You learned a couple of crazy things that happened last time.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna settle on LeVar. Has been visited by numerous times. The visage of Danny, his old best friend from when he was a child, who apparently, I mean, I feel like I told the story. I don't remember saying that LeVar killed him, but it's very possible that everyone else entertained that idea to the point where it just became canon. So LeVar is possibly, maybe he just has a bad memory. He's looking for his old best friend who keeps disappearing on him from long ago.
That's all you took?
He's lonely.
Okay, sounds good. That's definitely Danny is haunting you in some way, shape, or form.
Also, I got the brain worms.
Yes. Yep.
They manifest in the form of the chat.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's a latent curse over any level, this level of the SNARF dungeon and lower, that occasionally I might be cursed into having to wear, me as the player, I will wear the chat hat.
Yeah, so anything you say in the chat, he can say. And
He
only
will
that.
say, and only that.
Yeah, it would mean that the only things that I can say are the things in the chat. God,
Yep.
should I get lower? Hi.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. I just... If I sit
also
upright,
learned
it's
that-
like you're just looking at my chest. You just want to listen to my chest.
Hey, his eyes are up there.
Okay,
Snarf,
yeah.
come
Hey,
on.
you dorks. All right. Look, I'm going to wear the hat, okay? Here's the thing. Hold on.
No one will know if you're wearing it.
Also, your character is slowly shrinking, so
Yeah.
you're playing that.
Occasionally, I'm going to wear... The joke is I'm going to wear this hat and say what's in the chat. That's funny, because you can say anything you want in the chat, and then
Right.
I'll have to say it probably. I mean, there might be things I don't say, but I can only say things that are in the chat. Does that make sense? You get it. All right, just keep drinking. You in your underwear. I see you.
That's my biggest fear.
Being in your underwear?
All right,
Someone
Nick.
seeing me in the
Nick,
camera.
what do we got? What do we got for Cookie? What did Cookie learn?
Cookie's too old to learn anything. He's kind of. We have learned about Cookie that he's very comfortable in his own skin.
That is true.
That's true.
Because I believe he's still naked.
Yeah, just totally.
He just refuses to put clothes on at this point.
I think so. Yeah.
From when he took the yakety sax and his clothes fell
Yep.
off.
Yep,
And he had
the
to
yakety
chase
axe.
around. The yakety axe.
We get it. You made an
saw his
item.
yakety
We
sax.
get it,
All
Brian.
that
You
I
made
know.
an item.
I'm just being correct about things.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
It's
like
called
lawful,
attention to
like lawful
detail.
about things, or chaotic about them?
It's called attention to detail.
Yeah, fuck off.
Wow.
And your chaotic neutral ass.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit back. We didn't need music that much anyway, right?
Hey,
I wrote a new song though. It's called That.
Damn.
hashtag Brian sucks.
Brian. Burn.
Hashtag lawful neutral, which doesn't I think exist, but
Isn't that true neutral?
no.
Lawful Ellen exists.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Right.
Okay, so
Cookie also has
Yeah.
a family and
Yes.
that he lost that he doesn't like to talk about.
that is absolutely true. Yeah, that is true.
Oh, is that all? Is that all you picked up from?
Yeah.
So I'm just doing
all
what
I-
James did to me for some reason. Is that it? Is that all?
We're rowdy today.
Ooh, snap!
Rowdy.
We're Rowdy Piper. Oh yeah.
Flip to see
I
who
came
won
here
that
to roll
fight.
dice and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of dice.
Flip to see who
So,
won the fight. No,
Let's just play
it's
no
okay.
dice.
Fight night.
Flip who won.
Okay, let's flip to see who
Yeah,
won.
that's what we should be doing on the fight.
I won!
Wait a second, there was no.
I won!
I can't can't argue. The coin said it.
Oh,
Heads,
coin
James
did it.
wins.
we
Tails,
are,
Brian loses.
we are all Twitter faded.
This is great. This is good.
Full of beans.
Actually,
yeah,
we're
full of
Twitch
beans for
faded.
sure.
Are they poison
Yeah.
beans?
Yeah.
I lost my poison beans.
Yeah, they're gone. No, you didn't lose them. You used them.
Oh yeah.
Used them.
Use it or
Use
lose
it or
it.
lose it.
Okay.
Damn it.
Use those farts or lose them. Okay. So, do you want to do the Generica theme song, the anthem?
Oh, I mean, I could.
Did you forget it?
Maybe. I didn't have it locked up. I thought we were just going right into the
No, that's
adventure.
fine. We can go back into it.
We'll get back to it. Maybe at the start when we start the second
Sure.
after the break.
After the break, we'll have the anthem of Generica.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are, folks. You have traveled with badges for a wee bit, and you have made your way to the other side of, I believe, was it
Crescent?
Tabooine.
Tabooine?
Yeah.
Tabooine, yes.
Planet. We were on Tabooine.
Yes, Tabooine. Yeah, which was a good call by Liv. So we're on the other side of Tabooine. We're at a junkyard. There's a whole bunch of people going this way and that way. This is a junker's planet where there's all sorts of crazy stuff happening. You have been given clothes by badges to blend yourself in.
I blend.
LeVar.
Flip for it.
Foot for what?
If he blends
Whether or
in.
not he blends in.
Nope, you blend in.
Okay.
We're
Freebie.
good. We're good. We're good. Whoa, we're
Badges knows what he's doing.
good. You have yourself sort of brown duster, LeVar, and you, Cookie, have yourself a robe, a sort of a grayish.
Like is it like a full robe?
Yeah,
like
full
a
robe.
full brown robe with
Yeah.
like a little belt.
Yep.
And a hood that covers my face.
Yeah.
Like the Francis
You might want to disguise your voice
Like a
too,
French
just,
Kenner monk?
just
Yeah,
in
I
case
probably-
you need to
Yeah.
disguise your voice.
I should probably disguise my voice.
I think you're fine.
Back to
Cicalia, you have yourself on. It's like it's like a whole bunch of like cool black leather and
Nice.
Fuck yeah, it
I
is.
don't know, like
Yeah.
badass stuff. And Braca, same with you. You are.
someone have a
Mad
blue
Max.
cape, a nice blue cape.
Yep, sounds great.
Blue cape
Oh no, that's
and
Badges.
leather
Badges
pants.
got a nice little
Yeah.
blue cape going on,
Yes, he
like
does.
a
Yes, he
low
does.
cut vest.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
He's got some hair coming out of that chest.
As
Yep.
Braca walks, she definitely continues to pick wedgies out.
Yeah, it's
Because
tough.
this is not meant for orcs.
No. And you're walking, and there's a whole bunch of this sentries there that are guarding different areas. And Badges tells you that he knows a good junkyard that will get you a ship that will take you off the planet. So you walk to this junkyard, and there's all just sorts of metal, things, all crazy bots and boops and beeps and whatever.
I slap one on the nose and it springs into an android, and then there's
Yeah.
a bunch of things.
Yeah. Welcome to Zavalva.
Oh God.
What brings you here?
Poops and peeps and poops.
We are looking for a safe passage to. Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
we're looking
that's
for
what
a
I
ship.
agree.
Oh,
Am I doing
right.
comedy? I don't.
here. Oh, Badges
Yeah, that's
is
right. I'm here. Me and my friends were looking for a ship, couple passengers, and no questions asked.
Oh, that's what Zavalva does very well.
Oh, your name is Saval.
Yes, my name is Zavalva.
I thought that was the name of the junkyard.
No, well, it is Zavalva's junkyard, so you're not wrong.
Do you have a sign?
Yes, out front it says Zavalva's junkyard. Oh, can you read it?
Wow, that's a lot of consonants.
Yes, Zavalva has lots of consonants in it.
Yeah, sound it out. That's right. You're getting there. You can do it.
Yeah.
All right, okay, wait, we don't have all day, okay?
All right. We'll practice later.
Well, I mean, there's two sides, so
I'm
we have a bit
just
of a
gonna
longer
take the
day.
sign for practicing later and put it on the back.
Hey, wait, you taking my sign? Why are we doing that?
I figured you'd just announce it, and I need to practice. I only read at a first grade level.
I don't care about that. Put my fucking sign back up, you fucking nerf herd.
Who are you calling fucking? Oh no.
Hey, it's Evolver. Oh, slave boy, come here.
Oh.
And then a young boy.
I'm a person and my name is Slave Boy.
All right, flip for the sign to see if Evolver's okay with it. No, he's not. He's saying, that's why I paid 30 schnappets for that.
All
What
right.
the fuck, man?
All right. I put it back.
All right, let's just calm down. Calm down, Bracket. Why don't you put the sign back?
I did.
We can make.
I will pay for this sign.
No, you don't pay.
No, I don't
60
even want it.
schnappets.
No, we need the money for the ship. Like, we just need
Oh,
money
we
for
need
the
a ship. Oh, yeah.
Evolver, oh,
The ship-
buddy.
Oh, badges. Oh,
You know
sorry.
I'm good for it, right?
No, you're not. You're the stupidest piece of crap I've ever seen. Just kidding. I kid. So I'm a kid.
Go nowhere.
Hey, I got a ship for you.
Multiple dead ends.
I got a super good ship.
All right, what's this ship?
Oh, the ship?
Yeah, you just said you had one. What is it?
Oh, it's called the Millennial Eagle. Just kidding. It's called the Fast Guy.
The fast guy.
Yeah, Fast Guy. It's a fast guy.
It's a fast ship then?
Yeah, it's a fast guy.
Should I have heard of it?
I was just making a joke of Millennial Eagle.
No, right, I get it. It's like that other famous ship. The 1,000-year Kestrel.
Yeah. Well,
Deep cut there. All right, that's
the annual avian.
right.
I know it was your old ship, Badges, but there's someone else who owes it, but he owes me a big favor, and I bring it in for you.
All right, we'll take it.
You have to go talk to him in the cantina.
Of course we do. Son of oh, let's just go there. Is that the one where the werewolf and the devil still hang out?
Absolutely. Ooh, that's where Survivor plays Boochu.
Okay, thank you for your time. We will go now. Rapidly usher everyone out of the room.
Hey, when you're at Survivors, you're at a house.
Okay, goodbye.
Because I live here. I also live here. That's
All right.
Survivors'
Goodbye.
house.
Let's never talk to this person again.
I agree.
Let's go.
I
Let's
agree.
go away from here.
On my way out, I steal something that I could use as like a skeleton.
You want to steal something? Let's see if you get if he sees you or not. He does hear, hey, what are you doing with my bonko?
And I go, your bonko?
Yeah, it's in my bonko helmet.
What's that over there? And then I point behind
That's
him.
my sign, you piece of shit.
Well, someone's gonna steal it again! And I just start running.
Okay, let's see if you distract him. Yeah, you do. You distract him, and he's like, "Whoa, new slave boy, help me!" And we shine up the bongo helmet.
Goodbye, nice people. We'll never meet again.
Are you an angel?
Okay.
I mean, that guy was pretty bad, but that kid was the worst.
Yeah, I wish that child will burst into flames at any moment.
Too soon.
No, it's not too soon. I want what I want. The heart wants what the heart wants.
Oh, it burst into flames like Danny.
Yes, like whatever you say.
So you go to the cantina. There's a whole bunch of riffraff and.
There's a lot of jobs in here.
He has very oddly shaped skulls.
Look at that guy. He looks like a bent up hammerhead shark.
Yeah, this guy just looks like Satan. He just straight up looks like Satan.
Look at
Oh, I fit right in with all my tentacles.
Yeah, your tentacles and your leather. Everyone's like,
Everyone's like, ooh.
You're like, can I buy you a drink?
Look at that guy. His face looks like a vagina. You can't see him because he's way back, but he's there.
He is there.
There's literally just a guy who's got tentacles for a mouth, and he just goes. And the barkeep's like, that guy wants to buy you a drink.
I'll take it.
Let's see if the boy appears at the cantina.
Slave boy.
Yeah, he's like,
No, he does not
Nope,
show.
he doesn't.
He dies of a very
Dysentery.
bad.
His skin is burned
infection.
off,
Yeah.
and his legs and arms are also cut off. But then he dies.
Much later.
Yeah.
LeVar gives a slight smile at the thought of what might happen in the future to that child.
So the bartender goes, what you bringing you here?
What?
He's got like he just got like a spider eye, but the rest of him is normal.
A spider eye.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's got a spider eye.
Can
The
you
rest of him's
explain
normal.
the words spider
Yeah,
eye?
what is a spider eye?
Yeah,
Does
what's
that
a
mean he's got
spider
like
eye?
8 eyes on one side
One of
and
the
1 on
eyes
the other?
is highly segmented and bulging out of his face,
Like a fly.
like a fucking
It's like a
spider.
spider. Like a
Well,
spider.
actually, yeah, she's right.
Look at the guy.
Flies have compound eyes.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
We're looking for a pilot.
A pilot.
Yeah, pilot.
Well, there's some good pilots here.
Okay, could you point us to a pilot, please?
Could you be more specific? And then Badges pipes up and he says,
a good one.
A good one. Like my good friend, Hand Single.
"Oh man,
No, or is he dead? I don't know.
no, he's not dead. He's over in the corner.
No good.
Yeah, he's talking to a man.
Oh my God! He shot him right in the stomach. Holy shit! He just shot that guy for no reason.
rough character.
Oh, holy
Yeah.
shit. Let's not talk to that one.
And you don't know where his allegiances are.
I don't know. It seems like the other guy was reaching for a gun. Maybe he shot first.
Maybe
I only heard the one shot.
Maybe he's chaotic neutral.
Yeah. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me, and it looks like he deftly dodged a shot. But
No, you can't dodge a shot that close range.
Yes, you're right. The close
I mean,
quarters.
how crap would that other guy be?
How terrible.
Like,
a shot
who would
be.
ever hire him to try to kill anybody?
You have freaky fingers when you're shooting.
Yeah, pew, pew. I want a blue milk.
It was Blue Milk. Are you from Bambor?
Sure, just give it to me.
Oh, and he pours you up a blue
Damn.
milk, and he puts a whole bunch of flaming liqueur in it, and he lights it on fire, and he blows it
yeah.
out, and he says, "For the beautiful lady." And he slides it to you.
Thank you.
I like your leather. I like how it rises up your butt.
I'd let you ride up my butt.
And he goes,
Hashtag Brockaburn.
and he says, "I get off at 9.
Oh, we'll be gone by then.
Damn
For
it.
Close at 9 p.m.
No, 9
She'll
in
tell
the
you
morning.
when you get off.
Yeah.
9 of the first sun.
I mean, we'll all know when he gets off.
Suddenly a tough character slaps Cecilia on the shoulder. He goes, "Hey, I like you."
Oh, thank you
The
very
other guy on
much.
the other side goes, "Yeah, I like you too. Just thought you should know that." And then they walk away into the corner.
I'm in love with girls from 12 different systems.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
I have a love addiction.
So lonely. And then he
I feel
leaves.
like
Oh my God.
Oh.
if you like this, you'll love Star Wars.
Oh, God.
Star Wars.
Star Wars 3.
yeah. Star Wars 3. Hold on.
Trouble
I have
in
a flyer.
Paradise.
Star Wars 3. Trouble in Paradise.
Get it in there, man. Hand it over. I'll bring it up. Check it out.
Yeah. Trouble in Paradise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at the green stuff.
Third in our installment of the Star Wars Paradise.
All right, so
Anyway,
Hand
meanwhile-
Single comes up to you and it says, "Hey, Badges, what the hell are you doing here? I told you not to come around sniffing around your ship.
Ooh, he's British.
Well, your ship, it's my ship.
And it's my ship now. I
Right.
want it
Wait,
half."
did you just say it was my ship originally?
Yeah.
I feel like you just admitted it was my ship.
Originally it was your ship, but I beat you in a game of dominoes.
I just couldn't eat that many pizzas. I'm
Nope.
sorry. I
This
shouldn't have
truly
been
is
such
the
a
most
dope.
generic of all worlds.
Well, it is Generica, isn't it?
Okay. Jesus.
Do we even know what the ship looks like or where it is?
Yeah, it's a big horseshoe shape.
Okay.
Yeah, almost like a hamburger next to an olive.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah, sure.
Literally, that's
Yeah,
okay.
no,
never mind.
yes, exactly. Yeah.
A hamburger next to an olive?
There's like a little olive and then the hamburger.
Okay.
Why would you steal the ship and leave these two to argue with each other? I'm not such a bad pilot myself.
We can literally do this all night.
Okay, so you want to try to steal the ship?
Yeah, this.
Okay, so you sneak off trying to get badges are talking. They're fighting over the dominoes. How many slices of pizza they ate?
Stepping on each other's tails.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if you are able to like.
Couldn't avoid the noise.
Okay, so you're able to. Yeah, exactly. You couldn't avoid the noise. So you're able to sort of slide out back, and there is this big fast guy ship.
Yep, fast guy. Yep.
That's the name of the ship.
What a piece of junk!
Yep. But unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of power converters that are just dangling. The ship can't go. You need to be able to find a new power converter in the junkyard of Savolva.
Oh, God.
Shit. We gotta talk to that guy again?
Yeah.
Yes, it's the character that I most want to play tonight. I love.
No, then we're gonna sneak in, not even deal with them, steal the power converter, and get it on the ship, and get rid of all these characters that keep on jabbering around us.
I cast mass invisibility.
All right, so
Everyone becomes invisible.
you try to sneak your way. Let's see if you are invisible. You are, and then you sneak back into Zavolva's junkyard.
Sakalia's got her coat too. She can use it to cloak, but she's already invisible.
And the shadows too.
Oh yeah, the shadows.
I'm extra invisible.
Super duper invisible.
So you try to make your way through there, and you see the sleeping Zavolva. His protruding nose is like, as he snores, it shoots up. There, the slave boy's bones are laying next to his bed.
Oh, yeah,
He's been burned to death in a engine accident.
I have to stifle laughter. Can I roll? Can I flip to see if I actually laugh out loud and give away my position?
Or pee your pants? Let's see.
Yeah, or pee my.
I don't know what that means. So
I think like a success at trying to not laugh.
yeah, I don't think you laugh.
All right.
That's what I will say with
But
that.
you still pee your pants for no reason.
Yeah, it's incontinence. It's a tricky thing. So you make your way past. Yeah, I don't know. This is ridiculous already, and it's great. How's it?
So we're sneaking in to get some power converters.
So you sneak
from
through
Zavolva's junkyard.
Yeah. So you
we're invisible.
You snuck past Zavolva.
No.
Thank you. You've snuck past Zavolva, and you've made your way to the junkyard. And there's a whole bunch of different kinds of parts and components and things like that.
Yeah, do any of us know what this looks like?
Well, you saw it, so you could try to maybe you brought one with you. Well, let's just say, fuck it, retcon. You brought one with you,
because we all know if you need to replace something,
you bring it to the
store with you.
You don't go to the store.
And then you stare at light bulbs for like 20 minutes.
Yep.
And then you still get the wrong ones that still have the thing on there. So all the light bulbs in your bathroom on your vanity have the wattage just facing out at all your guests.
Did that happen? Is that a personal
Is
story?
that something that happened to Cookie?
The ironic thing is that we needed an energy converter, and he brought back light bulbs.
Guys should have gone to Tachi Station. They got real good ones.
For sure. It's the best place for power converters. Everyone knows it. Everyone in this sector knows.
Okay, let's see if you find power converters. So you're rummaging through and you don't find them immediately.
Piece of shit junkyard.
But there is a locked portion of the junkyard, probably where all the good stuff is actually. So you can go over there if you would like to try. Yeah.
Can we have Bobo smell the power converter that we got?
Oh, that's a great idea. Sure, you smell
search it out.
and he is like, wow, this smells like grease. Cool. I like grease. You ever seen that movie? Never mind. Okay. So he starts sniffing around and he goes, it's definitely in this locked area.
Okay.
What's up, bro? Good job.
Thanks.
You speak my language, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Like,
That's good.
I can't help it, but like when you talk like that, I just feel like you're really smart and I should listen to you.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
That's what all my fellow pledges say.
Oh well, you're a pledge. Never mind.
So he's burn.
Burn. Hashtag Baraka burn.
Okay, we're going to need a key or something to get into a locked area of the junkyard, yes?
Baraka's gonna try and bite through the lock.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
Let's see if you bite through it. Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah, you do. Just bite the fucking lock right off.
Nice.
And
milk!
it opens up.
Yeah, the milk made your bones strong.
And there's
for a
badges with the power converter. Well, what took you guys so long? You wanted off. I figured you were gonna. And then I saw you were gone, and ship needed power converters. I figured you'd probably need one, huh? But hey, you got the lock open. That's good.
That seems suspicious and weird, but whatever.
Who does it?
That he
Who
has.
does it here on this tabooine? Okay, so you make it back to the ship. You install the power converters without being seen.
Oh.
And for some reason, Hand Single is talking about which is better, Bob Newhart or the Bob Newhart Show, and they're just deep in it. I don't know. It's just what happens. This is Generica. Anything can happen. And you all take your spots there. Badges throws his blue cape, and he's ready to go. He puts on his headset. He flips the switches above.
What's that flashing? Careful. Come out of hyperdrive too early. That'll end your trip real quick, wouldn't it?
He starts lifting up into the air, and he says, "To Crescent, to the heart of the realm." And they blast up. It's a big long shot of this ship flying up through the atmosphere off of Tatooine.
And what is it like? Maybe just for our viewers, like, does it look like anything in particular? Like, do we have
some sort of graphic that
like
some sort of background that would simulate
that look?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
Punch it, Badges.
But when they go into hyperdrive, it looks like this.
So is Hand Single on the ship with us?
What?
Is Hand Single on the ship with us?
No.
Oh.
He was talking with his co-pilot Smushy.
He's like, yeah, but like when they wake up, and it's a dream, but it's Bob Newhart's character from the other show waking up as a dream. He's like, it's amazing.
We remember their conversation verbatim.
Oh.
No, we cut to them talking.
Okay.
Like we cut to them talking, and they're just like engrossed in this, and they're drinking weird purple like swirly drinks and shit, playing a chess game that has multiple levels.
Not dominoes.
Not dominoes. And you're able to fly all the way off of the planet of Tatooine, directly into hyperspace. On your way to Crescent, which is the home planet of the realm.
Guys, there's like 50 pizza boxes back here. Just on the ship. That's all. I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, Hand always did like a good game of dominoes.
Someone has been training.
You are traveling in space for a little while.
Yep, that's what the ship looks like.
Does
the
it?
fast guy.
It's best friend.
Well, it does now. It
It looks
suddenly
like a
morphs
hamburger,
in shape.
is my understanding.
Because
Like this.
All right, we got the blue milk. We got the power converters. That's good. Nice. At this point, while they're traveling in space, we see them in little vignettes. At this time, I'd like to enact a little chat war.
Chat war!
Chat war!
A little chat war. Anybody out there watching, if you are watching and you want to participate in the chat, Dave is going to put on the chat hat.
Oh no, the strange snarfy power of this space sector has made my brain all stupid.
Exactly.
Now, the only words I can say are things that appear in the chat, and I may only look like a 90s lead singer of an alternative rock band.
You look like Smash Mouth.
Hell yes.
You look like Smash Mouth.
If we get a roll call, If anybody out there is watching, if we get a roll call out there in the chat, now is the time to throw out anything. You can try to get there LeVar to say something with the chat hat. So now is the time to use the chat hat. And I will say that if you chat in this time, that you are entered to win a free shirt from SexyHackers.tv.
Oh, Dad!
Pretty good. Dad.
Don't keep my bit.
If you talk about your own characters, that's acceptable. So, anybody out there watching, if you want to participate in the chat, then you enter in to win a free shirt from SexyHackers.tv, which is pretty great, pretty fun stuff. Okay, so you are on the ship for a little while, and we cut to Cookie and Badges and Cicalia.
Cicalia is my favorite character. Did I do that?
They're in the mess hall. Cookie's fixing up some grub for Badges and Cicalia. There.
We'll go some more space sloppy joes.
Yeah.
Everybody loves space sloppy joes.
So you're a pirate, eh?
Yes, I am.
You seem really nice for a pirate, actually.
Well, don't get me drunk or piss me off.
Well, all right, I didn't plan on it. I mean, maybe to get drunk, pal. That doesn't sound too bad. Do we have any blue, I don't know, liqueur?
Num.
No, we ain't got no blue milk, but we got weird green walrus milk.
Ooh, I like that stuff directly right out of the walrus, though. Frankly. But, I mean, if you got some. Yep.
Fancy a game of 3D chess?
Sure.
We cut away from that boring scene because traveling in space.
It just goes, wait, who's driving right now?
It's on autopilot.
Oh, right, good. I forgot that. Says the autopilot from...
So we cut to LeVar and Braca, and there's a droid on the ship. Oh, well. I am 1613.
That's the worst two ages.
That is pretty true, although I will say once you turn 13, it's pretty exciting to be a teenager.
Oops and beeps and boobs.
But do you have a problem with android life forms?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking the one who mocks us. Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Chat war!
Well. This one is very intelligent. Almost as intelligent as the Bao Dao that I met on Bing Dao Ting.
Nums.
That's not a real planet, oh my... I'm stuck on this ship with a whole bunch of moronic idiots. I'm making up things left and right, and you're agreeing with me.
Guess no one's agreeing with you, and just so you know, droids don't rip off your arms, but Bracas do.
I have ripped off many arms. I'm a rip-off droid.
You sure are.
Yes, I am.
Dad, I think robots are totally sexy.
Oh, okay, that was surprising. I didn't expect you to say that.
Did I do that?
I think I need to leave or watch. I'm not sure.
We cut back to the
Cantina music.
We cut back to the. We cut back to the bridge, and there's just a whole bunch of lights because there's a whole bunch of ships that are following the fast guy.
But none of us are in the bridge right now.
Nobody's in there.
Yeah.
And they're all hailing the ships, asking it to pull over.
Hey, you're going too fast.
Hey, slow down! You're going too fast. Hey, welcome, Dilly Pickle.
Welcome, Dilly Pickle.
Dad.
That's not Dad.
Hello, everybody.
The chat war is suspended. All right, you can take off the chat hat.
God, it is hard sometimes to keep doing that.
It's hard sometimes. You just might find. You get the chat hat. Okay, sorry. Leona, for some reason, really likes the Rolling Stones, and because she goes to a daycare where they speak Spanish most of the time, and she goes, "Quiero Rolling Stones."
Oh.
And so she listens to that song, and I'm like, ugh, I hate it.
Oh, see, that sounded so sweet, and then it just took a Notre Dame turn.
I really don't like the Rolling Stones. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of ships that are flying your direction, and there's a there's a whole bunch of warning sounds. Ships approaching.
Do we notice this in the?
Yeah, it's all on the ship now. It's all on the ship.
Oh no! Get to the bridge!
Whoa! What is that? Whoa! And then all my pots go flying.
All right, let's get to the bridge. I've got a notoriously not great premonition about this.
Badger says that?
A bad feeling. That's what I have. It's a bad feeling. Cicalia, are you drunk
Which is a
already?
reference to a non-generic, name brand movie that this is certainly based off of.
Right.
Okay, so you get to the cockpit there, and you all are in the driver's area in there, and there are
we're all like right next to each
Yeah, we're all
other.
just like crowded around.
Can you move a little to the left? You scoot a
Let's
little.
just touch this thing. No,
Don't touch that, you.
I have a lot of
and as you touch stuff, you go out of hyperdrive. So it's like this, and it goes like screeching halt. And there you see this big crescent planet, and it's you hear over the comm system. Stop! Do not approach. You have entered the realm.
Oh, that's no moon.
Definitely not a moon.
Because Crescent.
The realm? Hold on, wait. I do not think this person is finished speaking. We have entered the realm.
With a capital R. Please slow down to impulse speed so we may board you.
Okay, we are.
Oh no!
I'm already bored.
I'm already bored.
Badges.
I haven't been boarded in several hours.
I'll board you.
Badges.
Nice. Nice.
SNARF just looks at you like, did I miss something? Okay. Yeah, that's
The
true.
other planet.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you slow down. Badger slows down the impulse, and he explains to you that you have to go hide in the hold of the ship. Okay. And that he's going to say that he's here to meet the REALMERER.
The REALMERER?
Yes, the REALMERER.
His name is the REALMERER.
He's in charge of the realm. He's the REALMERER.
Okay, it's fine.
So you go and hide.
I'd be going invisible.
We
I
go
have
and
my cloak
hide.
on.
Sweet. He has a hold. He has like a cargo area in the ship, like a hold underneath the
Like a smuggling
floorboards.
compartment?
Yep.
It's the most heroic hiding music.
Oh, what's up, everyone?
Okay, so as the ship is getting boarded, there's huge things of steam as the door opens up, and a whole bunch of soldiers.
Hutch. What? I don't know. Get back to your mission.
Oh,
One of them like smashed his head on the top of the
Yeah.
airlock.
yeah. Boom.
Oh,
Nobody mentions it at all.
not till the director's commentary.
Yes, the smuggling compartments. Thank you, SNARF. And so then from them separates a large cloaked figure, and he waves his hand and he says, "Badges."
Oh. Hello, old buddy, old friend of mine, old pal.
You have been away for a while.
Oh, sure have. But I'm back now.
Yeah, what have you brought for us?
French. Well, it is the planet Crescent, isn't it? Oh wait, it's
It's
Crescent.
Crescent.
Right.
It's planet Crescent for the last fucking time.
Of course. No, right. I've brought you this droid. It's just one droid. Normally I'd have two, but it's still a decent droid.
All right.
And
I run out dressed up like a droid as well.
these two droids.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
Oh, well, look at this. One droid is very fat. I like a fat droid. A very good, plump droid. Not a droid that's so skinny and stringy.
Yeah, you don't want those.
Come. Batches, last time, and he grabs your cheeks. And he says, last time we saw you, you were running away from us.
Well, right, that was just a misunderstanding, you see.
Ah, yes,
It was,
misunderstandings, I know all about them.
Of course, my lord.
Yes, come to the Fog City.
Yeah, all right, Fog City, sure.
Yes, come to the Fog City, and he winks at you.
Right, the Fog City.
And there we will reveal the cargo that you have brought for us.
Right, the cargo that I have brought for you.
Yes, the real cargo that you have brought for us.
Yep, I think we've established that I have special cargo.
The real
you.
special cargo.
Right, the real special cargo.
The cargo that is not for all in the area that we are watching.
Yes.
The one that is hidden.
Let's see where this is going.
And as Cookie says that, we cut for intermission. We will see where and who is discovered when we come back from a 10-minute intermission. And we will see if our adventurers make it to get the WICKET. They have made it to the planet of Crescent. So check us out. Make sure you get a drink. And we'll
Tip your server.
Put on some pants for the love of God.
tip your server.
Join the
The movie still holds up. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yay! 5, 4, 3, 2.
Anyway, I can't believe he's here.
Hey!
He made it.
I just effed up the world. Okay, so you have been boarded.
Yeah.
And you have made safe passage to the planet of Crescent. And you are flying to the Fog City, and Badges is
Nicknamed Frog City by some locals.
some locals, mostly a-holes,
Yeah.
and they have brought you there. You've landed, and the door opens. And there is a great welcoming committee of men and women.
Do they give us lays?
I don't know. Let's see.
Flip for it. Lays.
Nope. There's no Lay's potato chips.
Layers? Do they give you any layers?
I think they give us wreaths of garlic to put around our neck.
Of course.
And you are in the planet. You're on the planet of Crescent.
I look at the beautiful scenery of giant metal buildings.
Yeah, it's a very industrial planet. You hear
It's like a hive world.
Yes, and you see a whole bunch of soldiers. They have their weapons and they're marching, and people
lot
are
of
generally pretty orderly. As you make your way to Badges tells you that there is a man that he would like you to meet.
That's right. You're gonna like him. He's a real character, he is.
This better not be in some shitty diner.
Yeah, no one wants to see a diner in space. Stupid. Anyway, carry on.
No, we're going to a banquet, we are. A lovely banquet that they prepared just for us.
Do they have meat at this banquet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sure.
All right, I'll go.
Hold on, you guys. I think this might be a trap. Beep, boop, beep.
Are you still pretending to be a...
Still dressed up like
Yeah,
a
still
droid
dressed up like a
for no
droid.
reason. Like, we all know it's you.
Yeah.
Cookie, you can change out. You don't have to pretend. I mean, they know you're a dwarf and not a droid.
I don't know what a dwarf is. Beep boop, beep boop.
Well,
I can only speak the binary language of voice to vaporator.
Well, you're speaking common tongue right now. I cannot. All right, fine. Be a
Beep
droid.
boop, whistle. No.
Weasel.
So you enter into this this area, and there's a big banquet hall, and there's a whole bunch of servers, and they're just giving plates and plates of fried fish and potato pancakes and applesauce.
It's quite a trek to
Yes,
get
I do
here.
not believe this is a traditional croissant dish, but I
Now,
will-
welcome to Serb Hall.
Sure. This is my kind of place. I start taking plates around like I'm a serving droid, but I'm just secretly stuffing everything down into my droid costume.
Just want to say no meats were named.
It's just
It's apparently
fish
just
and
fish.
potato pancakes. You throw a table over.
That is not meat. In the words
a
of
It's an animal.
Don Gonson, fish is just salad.
Thank you. And a droid comes up to you, very
Oh, hello, little one.
shiny and polished. Welcome, honored guest. Come back with me.
Well, he seems like a nice guy. I will follow him. He is small. Yes.
What's your name, little guy?
Droid 666.
Oh.
Damn.
As I look at Droid 666, what colors is he?
Just pure red.
Cool. Nice paint job, buddy.
Beep boop beep. I think it's a trap. Pretty sure.
Oh,
I
come
overheard
on.
them talking about it.
Would it be a trap? Would me, your old friend Badges, lead you here into a trap in my favorite place of Folk City? Would it? That's the
I would
answer.
say yes, because weren't you?
Weren't you the guy who like tried to keep all the riches of the potato mine to yourself? But then it turns out you're like an eternity years old?
Oh yeah, was that a thing? I forgot about that.
It was. I remember because I drew a picture of it.
I don't. All right, they figured it out. All right, they figured it out.
And then hot.
All right, I just had to make a deal. All right, they're gonna give me what I want, and all I have to do is turn over you. All right, but it's fine. They're gonna take care of you. It's not like they're gonna alter the deal.
And
Beep
So
boop
now I
beep.
get
What
that
would they
reference.
want with it? Just lonely droid like me. Beep boop beep. It smells like fried
The
fish.
Kimber's like,
Beep
all right,
boop beep.
grab the droid, grab the dwarf that's clearly pretending to be a droid.
He smells delicious.
as you talk, a very large door opens up. A shadowy figure with a long black cape
Oh, nice cape.
enters.
Oh no.
I'm Vapor. Derp Vapor.
Derp?
Yeah.
Yep. That's right. The generic version of Darth Vader in this story is Derp Vapor.
Nice.
You heard it here, folks.
Despite
from
the
person.
fact that that slave boy back
Tell
on
us it's
Tatooine was
Right.
clearly murdered.
Right.
What? I want to actually blow
Yeah, go
smoke.
ahead. Then turn it on.
What do you turn it down? Derp Vapor. Nice to meet you. I used to be an ad man, and now I'm an evil guy. Derp Vapor.
It's a great name, though.
Yes. Seize them.
We're doomed.
I sense a great power coming from your fashions.
Yes, there's a thing here, and it goes.
It looks like you're about to vanish and like that's your smoke bomb version.
I do try to escape in the smoke he just made. With his
Okay,
vapor.
you try to escape.
Yeah!
Damn it! You slide down a chute.
Yeah.
A garbage chute.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then do I slide out of my, I would also like to slide out of my droid costume because I'm now all like greasy from the fish.
You're completely naked. Let's see if you're completely naked in this garbage chute. No, you're not. You're staying. The hooks. It's a thing.
It's complicated.
It's a complicated hook system in there. Do you even vape, bro?
Derp, you even vape?
I'm Derp Vapor. Nice to meet you.
So I guess we're all waiting. You're gone.
I'm gone.
Cookie's gone, and we're all kind of like still there. We're like, we did not. We don't know him.
Into the garbage chute, fly boys!
I want to try to jump into the garbage
Okay,
chute.
let's see if you're able to jump into the garbage chute. It's closed. Derp Vapor grabs you up and he says, "We'll take you to the REALMERER." It's right. It's not the Emperor. It's the
I
REALMERER.
know.
If it's the Empire and it's the Emperor.
I get
If it's the
it.
realm, it's
That's
the
why
REALMERER. There's a lot. There's a logic. Okay. Look, it's generic. Okay.
Bracken would like to try to grapple Derp Vapor to the ground.
As you're getting...
And rip his arms off, because she already made that threat.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you are trying to do that, as they're trying to like gather you up, you try to escape by that. Oh, I see. Fuck. So you pull his arms off.
Yeah.
And like just a whole bunch of vapor shoots out the side of his arms.
I inhale bitches like you for breakfast.
Well, that's good. That's good. I like that. You're a feisty one. You'll be great. And he says, "Take them with me."
Two soldiers walk up with replacement arms.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and they just put them on. Yeah. Yeah. He's like,
Oh.
I didn't even like those arms anyways.
You fools!
Yes,
That's
sir.
modular.
Yeah. Okay. So it takes you, and so now you guys are being taken to the REALMERER. You remember your whole thing was to find the WICKET.
I put up no resistance at all.
You put no resistance.
No resistance.
Are you allergic to adventure?
No, I'm allergic to arms being put back on.
excitement. Yeah.
Flip to see if the
Crave
vapor
now.
smells like
Okay, let's see what
pineapple.
the smells is. Is it pineapple or? It is pineapple, Dilly Pickles. Well done.
It's tropical.
Well done. You know what, Dilly Pickles? The most active in the chat. I'm gonna give you the free T-shirt. Snarf, can we give Dilly Pickles a T-shirt? Yeah. Dilly Pickles, thanks for being so active. If you want to get stuff bestowed upon you, be like Dilly Pickles. Be cool. Okay. Be cool, bro. Just friend us and we'll whisper it to you. If you want to, you can subscribe to our channel. You can follow us to know when we are going to be streaming. You can also throw us some bits in the jar, and we'll give you a little song. We haven't been able to do the subscription song.
No, we need some subscriptions.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this stream right now and you are not following or subscribing, please do one of those two, and we will give you a fantastic little song. Waiting for you right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's okay, we'll keep waiting. But I know there's at least one person out there who hasn't hit the button that I believe is right up there. Somewhere that way. Follow my finger.
Okay, so Cookie is just chest deep in shit.
Ooh, what a wonderful smell, ladies. Good.
And you guys are, you've been taken to the chamber of the REALMERER, by Vapor himself.
By Vapor himself.
Yeah, Derp? Did I say Derp?
Derp Vapor.
Derp Vapor.
Derp Vapor.
That's what I said.
Lord Derp Vapor.
Derp Vapor.
Lord?
Derp. There's a big chair and it spins around.
Welcome, my friends.
Hello.
Points to the object by his side, which is clearly the WICKET. You want this, don't you?
What does the WICKET look like?
Yes, can you describe the WICKET to us?
It's an orb It has a small indentation in it, and it sort of floats.
Is that bit? Oh, it's cheer.
It's a cheers. That didn't work. Oh,
No.
Dilly Pickles. You're doing it, Dilly. You're doing it, Dilly.
You're
You're doing it.
You're doing it.
There you are.
Yes.
Here you are, Dilly Pickles.
Let go with your feelings, Dilly Pickles. Reach out.
Yeah, because Storylord has got 2 bits and they're the number 1 right now.
Yay, Story Lord, you're great.
Yeah, still. So it's an orb and looks like just like a ball almost, and it's sort of floating in the air, and it has it's sort of a concave. You're trying to do bits, Dilly, and I appreciate it.
Hey, so are we.
I get it.
Why can't Dilly bits?
Yeah, so it's floating there in the air.
You can click the icon in the chat. If he's having trouble chatting, you can just click the icon.
Click the icon in the chat there, Dilly Pickles, and you'll be able to see it there. There's a little bits thing there. If not, that's okay. We still love you. You're the best. Okay, so you are there standing in front. There's some guards that are standing there with big glowing sticks, and
You want this, don't you?
Yes, yes, we do.
Yes, please.
Tentacles.
The question is, what are you willing to do to get it?
Rip your head off.
That's not really one of the options, actually.
Well, you should have started with that.
What about your friends?
What about
Tell you
them?
what. Turn on one of your compadres here, and I'll give you the wicket.
Okay, I turn to Sakalia, or Baraka turns to Sakalia and goes, okay, this is taking our relationship to the next level. But I'm going to turn you on really quickly.
No. Turn on them.
Oh,
as
we
if-
use that terminology. We're doing it now.
Turn
Oh
on
my gosh, I've been waiting this whole time for you to say this.
I mean, I'm not going to say no, but...
Tell me where, like, what's the fastest? Like, behind one of your, like...
Right through.
Okay, I clearly meant betray one of your comrades.
Oh.
I don't think that was very clear, and we already decided on this, so.
Okay, I mean, you can go ahead. I'm not giving you the wicket for
Take
that.
this, my most powerful punch. And I punch.
Hey!
all right, Dilly
2, 3,
Pickles.
4. Bits and 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 bits.
Yay!
Yay!
Dilly Pickles. We've done it.
We've done it.
As the REALMERER is speaking to you, Vapor comes behind you and he says, "Are you or aren't you going to join us? Join us! Join us!
Do you, like, have cool benefits or something?
Yes,
Like what?
we've got a 401k.
Oh, and also power.
Power!
Unlimited power.
Is that, like, for everyone or just for you, like a pyramid scheme? Because this feels a lot like a pyramid scheme. You're the only person in this room besides your lackey. And I'm just, I fool me wrong once, pyramid scheme. Shame on me.
What was the pyramid scheme you fell for before? I'm just curious.
It was something called B-Way.
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 Yeah, your friend recruits you in any sort of percentage that you make. They get a percentage.
And
then you
Vapor
invite some
talks about it. He's like,
people.
well, I was part of this thing that was essential oils, and I was selling
yeah.
a whole bunch of vapor oils to,
Yeah, you can.
to people. It was a whole thing, and I lost a lot of friends and family because of it.
And then you came to me.
Yes.
Right, so you get it. So you understand why I'm very cautious.
Good.
So as you're saying this, the Wicket is a model for, and you see outside the window of the REALMERER's chambers a larger version of the Wicket. And the Emperor has been, or the REALMERER, excuse me, whatever, fuck you.
That huge thing probably has enough power to destroy a whole planet.
Yes, exactly. All the suffering and strife in the galaxy is powering this Wicket.
Oh shit.
He calls it his massive weapon.
This fully armed and operational massive weapon.
Because that's what it is. It's just a really massive weapon that people live on, I guess.
It's
It's
a
like a
battle
sword with
station.
houses.
Yeah.
But it runs on strife and anger and sadness.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So
He's-
Baba's gonna go over and try to give it a hug.
Oh, he tries to give it a hug. Oh, let's see if it's successful. Baba's like, wow, party animal. Here we go. No, it shocks him, electrocutes him, and he flies back and he goes, whee!
Shocking, isn't it? Also, that's what she said. I stole that one from
All right, Cookie, what are you trying to do?
Oh, well,
You're stuck on the lower levels of the massive
yeah,
ship.
I'm in a garbage.
Yeah, you're in a garbage compactor, yeah.
Well, first off, I've seen everything that's going on right now because I'm looking at my pot of portents.
Yes!
Nice.
So I know that they're in trouble. So then I dump out the pot and then I throw the pot up against the door and I just have it heat up more and more and more and melt a hole through the door.
Okay, let's see if you melt the hole.
Just like when Qui-Gon is trying to get through the airlock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's that?
We don't talk about
It
those.
works. Yeah. The door opens as you see tentacles starting to come up through the water. The door is melted open.
Cicalia, is it you?
Definitely not Cicalia. It's just a big.
Stay for the tentacles.
Come for the tentacles. Stay for the tentacles. Come to me. As you climb up out of it, and it reaches towards you, and it tries to pull you back in, and it fails. It just misses your feet as you pull yourself up out of there. And there's just little tiny mouse droid things going all over the place.
I take 2 of the mouse droids and I put them on my feet.
Yeah, and you just skate. Skate. Okay, cut back. LeVar, what do you do? You're in the REALMERER's chamber.
Okay, I am right now. I am discreetly looking for. Okay, there's the REALMERER. There's Lord Derp Vapor, obviously. Those are both in close proximity. You mentioned there were also guardsmen.
There's 2 red guards.
2 red guards. All right. What I want to do is I want to charm one of those red guards.
Okay.
I want to just
And he's
do
got
a little magic spell on them, charm person them.
He's got the robe of the Ravens too. So kind of.
So as you speak, they just step forward, and they're just their helmets seem to reflect any sort of charming.
So I charm myself. I'm like, you should do this. Oh, I'm a pretty man.
Yeah.
Look at
You've charmed yourself.
Okay.
Cicalia.
I have my cuttlefish cloak, so I want to disappear.
Okay, let's see if you disappear. Yeah, so you hide into the shadow there. Baobao's been electrified.
Derp Vapor just goes, what?
Yeah, really, just awkwardly, the neck doesn't move, the whole body just moves.
What?
Yeah.
He's very confused.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get. He's got almost no range of movement, and
Yeah,
whatever.
it'd be
Okay.
difficult.
Darth Vader. Okay. Braca.
So my task is over because my partner is gone. So I switch my tactic and I turn to Dirt Vapor and go, I guess since my friend is gone, you want me to turn on you? I'm really good. And as you can tell, I'm extremely beautiful.
So what are you trying to do to Dirt Vapor?
Seduce Dirt Vapor.
You're trying to
Still
seduce
in this
Dirt
I'm
Vapor?
trying to turn him on.
Seducing.
So it's not even seducing. I want him to get an awkward boner.
Okay, so you want him to turn into a 12-year-old boy in algebra class. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. All right.
So I stroke his head.
He's like, oh, the sand gets everywhere.
His
Oh.
breathing.
haven't felt since.
And then I say back to him.
He starts vaping
It just
faster
starts
and
vaping
faster.
faster and faster.
I say back to him. Don't worry, baby. You can call me Sand. That was my nickname in college.
Wow.
What?
I've never been.
Not a sexy
Well, it's
No.
rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
I do get everywhere, and I am pretty rough.
Jesus Christ.
He is appropriately turned on.
Stand by it.
LeVar.
I guess I just fade into the shadows and try to hide my erection. I don't know.
Let's see if you had your erection or not. You don't. Wait.
It's the only thing we can see.
I'm totally invisible with the bulges.
Where did he go? There it is, his erection. Blast him.
They miss his erection all over. They're shooting, they're blasting at his erection, but it's missing everywhere.
Oh my lord.
I don't know, if you're not having fun out there, I don't know who the hell you are. You must be dead. And we got anybody out there in Chatland? Let's hear you. Any sound? Any roll off?
Dilly Pickles is our friend who made the fan art.
Fan art.
She's
Dilly
the one who
Pickles.
killed you. Now you die.
I'm dead now. Thank you, Dilly Pickles. Anybody else besides Dilly Pickles out there? Jim Dickard, you out there? Yeah.
Screaming Onion, you still with us?
Screaming Onion? Oh man.
No, we lost everybody.
It doesn't matter. We're still gonna play.
I
Okay.
didn't realize we might stop.
There you
No.
go.
We'll never
Story
stop.
Lord?
I'm
Story
looking
Lord?
at the room.
The room?
I'm looking at the room. Screaming Onion is here.
Screaming Onion is here. My name is Screaming Onion. My name is LeVar.
Are you making fun of me?
I'm not making fun of you at all. I'm not saying anything like you did say it.
It's hard to turn off the accent once I start.
No, I can't talk about it anymore. Okay.
So Braca made.
Braca has made, it made
Bonus
a
happened.
okay, we cut back to Cookie. He's zooming along.
I'm zooming along, and I've heated up my silver pot so hot that it's like a plasma pot. So I'm just like slashing it through anybody in my way as I'm zipping down the hall.
People drinking like milk chugs.
Like milk chugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you do it, you get your kettle gets stuck in one of the droids.
Oh no!
And it circles you around, and you smash into this tall soldier.
All right.
What do you do?
Is a tall soldier?
Yeah.
I believe they went that way. If you hurry, you can catch him.
Let's see if they fall for it. They do not. And the soldier looks at you and says, "You are definitely not a trooper.
What does it mean?
Are you here to get the wicket?"
No.
It takes off his helmet, and it's a beautiful woman.
You're beautiful.
Just like real life, you're just like,
you're pretty.
Are you here with the resistance?
Yeah, I'm here with the resistance. I'm big with the resistance. That's what I'd say. I'm a big deal in the resistance.
Are you? I've never seen you before. I'm the leader of the resistance.
Oh, I'm super secret agent in the resistance. It's me, Cookie.
LeVar and Cookie are very far away from each other. There's no way, SNARF, that they could ever push each other out of the way for this. But thank goodness you're a demigod.
but I'm using my erection like a dowsing rod.
Yeah. Where's the?
In his heart, he pushes Cookie out of the way.
Okay,
Yes.
so
My name is Cookie Flintheart. I'm here to get the wicket.
you get the wicket. We're here to destroy the massive weapon.
Oh, nice.
I've got a massive weapon.
Are you going to help us?
Oh yeah, I gotta help. I gotta save my friends.
We're here to destroy it, and it pulls out a detonator. A thermos detonator.
Shaped like a thermos.
Yep.
Yes, the dangerous space pipe bomb.
Yeah.
To arm it, you just take off the little cup.
Yeah.
Yep. And then pour some hot liquid in the top.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm going to
That took a second.
this character who yet to understand who they are. They're going to the like the engine room of the massive weapon.
The core.
The core.
The weapon core.
The weapon core. To blow it up with the thermos. Yeah. Okay, so cut back to the REALMERER. Cicalia, what do you do?
I'm invisible, so I'm gonna take General Charles' revenge and try to chop his head off.
Okay, you're gonna try to kill the Realmerer.
Yep.
Like they're gonna kill a major villain character right in the middle of the fucking movie.
Just takes the head off of the Realmerer, and before he dies, it says one last thing.
Oh, fuck!
His head says it as it's flying.
Yeah, as it's flying.
Oh, fuck. I thought I had a 3-pick shot deal.
Don't worry, no one's ever really gone.
Yeah, so
It's very popular.
Take it sleazy.
and it rolls down and it flies off. For some reason, there's like a hole down to the core. Like for some reason, the chamber of the Realmerer is right next to a big shaft that goes right down to the core of the
I keep
massive.
trying to hide it, but it's not working.
Yeah, of the massive. Sorry.
Dick jokes.
Dick
Jokes.
Major
falls on
power
the-
move there.
Yeah. Dark Vapor pulls off his helmet and relieved says, "You've done it. You've released the realm from the Realmerer."
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
The wicket is yours. Take the wicket.
I take the wicket.
And he hands it to you.
I take it.
And he pulls out a long light source, and he plunges it into himself.
A light source.
And
ignites the vapor.
Yep, ignites the vapor and explodes, falling down. Definitely will not return for anything ever. Catches up to the Realmerer and then also explodes.
They both hit each other.
Yeah, they explode in a massive supernova. That there will never be any sort of return to any of these characters ever, because it will force people to create new characters
and do something cool.
Something cool and new, and not return to the old.
No, never mind, I don't have it.
So, as they fall, you see them, and there's just a smile on Dirt Vapor's face as he says, "I've destroyed the past. Go forth in the future!" As the wicket floats to you, LeVar, we cut back to Cookie loading up the explosives on the core of the massive
I'm
weapon.
just loading them up.
Yep,
and
just
then
shaking them up and pouring them out. Yep,
pour them out, and then one of the officers like comes out and is like, "You rebels come!" And I throw a thermos at him, and then he goes, "Ah!"
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly with that noise.
Yep.
Just a Wilhelm scream.
Yep. And
his name is Wilhelm, so it was appropriate.
Yeah, we see you run. We see Braca and LeVar and Cicalia running towards the sort of the ship area where we see the fast guy, the Millennial Eagle, and we see you running down the corridor, sort of bumping and knocking away. There's blast fire all over the place.
It's gonna blow! It's gonna blow!
You open up into the hangar bay there, pushing people out of the way, and you go into the ship. It circles around and it shoots out of the massive weapon just as it's exploding into space and not landing onto a planet. And just exploding to be never to be seen again ever. The parts are so minuscule that there's no way to put them back together again.
And it could never be important in future sequels at all.
Giant space explosion in the sky.
For some reason, you hear all the explosions, even though it's in space. They exploding as they fly away with the wicket.
I examine the wicket.
Oh no! I left the beautiful rebel princess on the giant weapon.
And she taps you on the shoulder and she says, "You could have never left me behind." And she kisses you hard on the mouth.
Holy shit, what happened in the garbage?
How the hell did Cookie get so lucky?
What happens in the garbage disposal stays in the garbage disposal.
Where were you while we were fighting that guy?
We don't smell bad on the inside.
Blowing up a massive weapon
In a massive space explosion
in the sky. Kelsey Grammer appears to you and says, "Damn, that was fucking awesome. That is better than watching reruns of MTV."
Yes. You know MTV Raps?
Yeah.
Magic television, right?
Magic television.
What a great show.
As the wicket spins and disappears in your hand.
Oh fuck! I just got that.
As you float back into this extra-planar library.
I think everything falls away.
Yeah, everything falls away. And there on the shelf mantle is the wicket. And we see Derp Vapor and the Realmerer all there on the bookshelf. And Cookie's naked. And everybody there is back.
Savalva?
Savalva is no, he's not even.
The bones of a child
are there on the mantelpiece. And Kelsey Grammer is like, that was the best. That was the best adventure I've ever seen in all my centuries being stuck here in Snarf's dungeon. I did some bad things in my life. It got me stuck here in Snarf's dungeon. Nothing half as bad as what your compatriot LeVar has done.
What? No.
What'd you do?
I admit it.
Is this about the ghost child?
I have eaten all of the Pop-Tarts.
No!
You shamed the Pop-Tarts! Yes. I also ate all the bacon.
Bacon?
Kelsey Grammer says, no.
No.
It's not about the Pop-Tarts, LeVar.
Oh, come on.
It's not about the bacon. How long have you been here with me? You know your job.
Kelsey.
Bring them here, goddammit, and entertain Snarf.
They're here, okay? They're already here, and so am I.
You want to fucking get out of Snarf's dungeon, goddammit? You
Yes,
gotta
of course
play by
I
the
do.
rules!
Of course I want to be out of this horrible
Play by the
place.
rules, goddammit, LeVar!
What am I supposed to be doing anyway?
LeVar, what is this? I thought you were a friend.
Bubba starts crying.
Oh man, tears of vodka.
I can be your friend and still do my job.
You're nobody's friend, goddammit. You're Snarf's slave.
I'm a plaything! My plaything for a disgusting wizard!
You're nobody's friend. You're here. You've been brought here for many centuries. You know what your job is. You're a recruiter, goddammit.
Yes, and you are the one who cracks my whip when I do not do as you please.
That's right. I'm a lower management.
The worst.
Why don't you tell them what you are?
What are you?
LeVar turns to everyone.
The real betrayal is not what you thought.
My friends, I'm sorry. I have not been completely honest with you. I have been here in Generica for hundreds of years. An incredibly long time. I do not even remember how long it has been. I have worked for SNARF since I was a boy. And he has always tasked me with finding people of interest to bring to him, to be playthings, like I am. Like I am just a puppet.
You're a G.I. Joe, goddammit.
A puppet on a string!
Wait. You think we're interesting?
It is not my determination to make.
I kind of thought that's what you just said.
I find people that SNARF think are interesting, and I also sometimes find people interesting. Yes.
So what you're saying is you think that We're like valuable people that you wish could be here for hundreds of years with you?
I mean, I think I want to do the job, and I need to get out of here. I feel my sanity being clawed away every time the world around me melts away, and I'm brought back to this dumbwaiter and this shelf full of nonsense. Unpainted miniatures! Look at them! There is no paint on them! There's no acrylic or finish!
I mean, they're carved out of wood. I mean, that's pretty nice.
Could you paint them if you wanted to?
I suppose
You
I
got a
could.
lot of time.
There's some craftsmanship right there.
Look, it's not free time, okay? I'm always doing something. You know how many people I have brought in here? At least 1,200.
We're not your first.
No.
Damn straight is not your first.
You know who was my first? My friend.
Danny.
Danny.
You bastard.
Yes, SNARF ate him up. He turned him into a toad. And then he fried him.
SNARF is French.
Possibly. I can only intuit what he wants. He has not spoken a word to me in all these years. I also have one more thing I must show you. Can I do like LeVar does like a little one of these. He does like one of these.
See
you know?
it.
Like right here.
And your face gets wiped off.
Yeah, face is totally wiped off.
John Travolta.
It's just a skull.
Less scary.
Just a skull. It's got no skin. I have been dead for a long time. My soul still stays here. It's part of the magic of this place.
What would make you die?
I'm not sure.
The death of SNARF?
Freedom or death, or some
revenge?
amalgam of the two. Yes. This horrible god creature always making me do the things. Oh, go find those 4 badgers who are friends in the woods and give them swords, watch them fight. Oh, go be a wrestling announcer for a year. I had to become a wrestling announcer for a year.
With that accent?
Yes, I know. No one can understand.
Focus on the pain.
Anyway,
The only thing that's real.
Kelsey is here. I have to do his bidding. He wanted me to tell you, so now you know. You know my secret. I have no skin. I am a skinless person. Also, I'm hundreds of years old.
Try to kill
Also, I gave up my first friend.
But
to this horrendous creature. Damn you, SNARF! Damn you! Damn you from the 7 skies! As the sea is back! I will find you! And I will break this prison you have built for us! I want it! I want freedom! Or at the very least, the release of them! Out there somewhere in your tower! I see you in your tower, you bastard! You have a beard, probably. Maybe a jaunty hat. But I will find you! If my name is not Lamar,
Rocket envelops him in a jacket.
I'm so sorry! Cookie hugs him too. I'm so sorry!
All the tentacles wrap around everybody.
I'm so sorry! It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
You may have lost your first friend here, but you're not gonna lose your last.
I hope I'm not the last.
The walls of the library fall away, and it's just white, a white expanse, and you just see 1s and 0s going down the screen.
God damn it, it's fucking Matrix.
SNARF reveals himself to you, a horrible creature. A fedora. A large fedora covering everything. Flowing locks of curly gray hair.
This might be him.
You wait for him to type out his response.
The glorious,
A glorious bald spot.
Don't look at it, Marion.
Don't look at it, you'll turn to stone.
It burns my retinas.
Snarf's dumbwaiter appears to you and says, "You have reached the end of the maze. Now all that's left is to defeat Snarf himself." The final throes of Snarf's dungeon are not easy. The most generic of plot twists await you. The most paltry of changes of names occur. You will never escape this place until you finally reach into the heart of yourselves. Until you finally understand that beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else and I am still here. What I have become. You find a way. You'll keep yourself hidden away from Snarf. If you can do this, back to your homes you will go, releasing all the snolls that live within Snarf.
Is that a typo there? It's Snolls?
Nah, no, it's just what Snarf calls the souls.
Oh, okay.
Snolls.
You can free us. You see Pokey fly by.
Pokey appears.
You can save us all.
Badger appears.
You can save me too. Sorry I was such a dick.
Danny appears.
You can save me.
I'm Bernie.
The slave boy. His bones appear.
Still hurts.
Bob and Shirley.
Shirley.
Yeah, you could save us too. We're still stuck
What
here.
about fire and ice?
Fire and ice there appear. Everyone from the mantle appears as a vision, a ghost Jedi, if you will. Fuck it, I'm not even gonna come up with a different word for Jedi. Appear to you, and they all lock arms and say, "It's up to you. Rescue us from Snarf's dungeon." There you appear in this sort of white expanse, marching forward. And your next goal is to defeat Snarf himself. Everyone out there who's been watching, you know what needs to happen next. After you've gotten to the heart of the maze, there's no other place to go besides out. The blue pill, the red pill, Snarf tempts you. There's a huge, just massive opening, a doorway, left or right. Cursed neckbeard. I don't know about that, Dilly Pickles. We'll see about that. There's a blue door and a red door. All right.
Both lozenge shaped.
Which one do you decide to go in, the blue or the red?
I'm gonna follow you, LeVar, wherever you go. I'll follow you down. Follow you anywhere, but not that far.
I reach deep within myself and think, which door makes me feel like it goes deeper?
It's the right one.
I go to the one on the right and I kick it.
You kick it open.
Kick it with a bony foot.
There, you see that very first road that you went down towards the potato mine.
This is where we met Pokey.
You met Pokey and everyone else. And there you realize that if you were to go farther down that mine, deeper and deeper, way down, deeper and deeper, way down, you would find yourself past where you ended, past, farther down, deep into the core of Snarf's dungeon. And there you would be able to open the door to Snarf's hidden lair. And that's where we will explore next time on No Dice.
And that's the game we call No Dice. We hope you thought that it was nice and are sufficiently enticed to tell all of your friends. Though you played with style and class, it's you who makes this game kick ass. And so to you we raise our glass. Come play with us again.
Thank you, everybody out there.
See you next
The next
week.
objective is to get to SNARF's lair. That is the next objective, SNARF's lair. We will see what our adventurers will do with this newfound information. LeVar has been an agent of SNARF the whole time. We will see how this will come about.
Maybe we'll see some of you Friday.
Yes, if you are here in Milwaukee,
No Dice
you'll
live.
see us live on stage, a whole brand new adventure. Thank you. Anybody who's out there who's watching, want to give a quick shout out in the chat. It's really, really helpful for us. It's super great. So thank you for watching and thank you for chatting. I'm James Boland. That's my good friend Nick Fuhrer over there. That's Dave Lane. That's Stacy Pulowski. That's Liv Schursel. That's Brian Bien. On behalf of the really evil SNARF, just the evilest of evil SNARF. We will be back here next Monday at 7 p.m. Hope to see you on Friday, this Friday, live and in person at Mojo Dojo Comedy. You can get those tickets at mojodojocomedy.com. And that's been an amazeballs performance of No Dice, everybody.
Yay! Let me know if you need.
No dice.
No dice.